Marvel Superheroes is out, and we got lots to get through. I crafted up a few things. We still have quite a few rares that we'll work our way through and start putting some other decks together. But, boys, we're going to start with freaking Doomsday. We'll see how this performs. It's a little different in Historic. If you're not familiar with Doomsday, this is a 3-mana sorcery. It says search your library and graveyard for 5 cards, exile the rest, and then put the chosen cards on top of your library in any order. You lose half your life rounded up. So this is a well-known legacy, vintage, blah, blah, blah deck from way back when, and it revolves around that pile of 5 cards. Now, in older formats with access to crazy draw spells and free mana like Lotus Petal and things like that, they can play Doomsday and win the game in the same turn. But in our case, we have to do what we call pass the turn piles, PTTs, which means we cast Doomsday, we set up those 5 cards, and then we pass and we win the following turn. So, the most obvious home for this was a blue-black Psychic Frog deck, because we're already playing, you know, instant sorceries that are relevant to the Doomsday piles we want to make. And then, there's also some other creatures and stuff that make sense to play as well. So, in our case, we have 2 main piles, I guess I should say. One involves Laboratory Maniac, which is a 3-mana 2/2. If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. So our first pile is going to be Does Machines. I'll put these sort of in order here. Does Machines, Lab Man, and then we're also going to stack Deep Analysis, Pack Negation, as well as a single Unearth. So you cast Does Machines. When it enters, you mill 2, draw 2, and discard 2, which means you'll put Labman and Deep Analysis into your graveyard, and then you'll draw into Pack Negation plus Unearth. Obviously, you need a couple other cards to discard to Does Machines off of that. Once you do that, you cast Unearth on your Labman to bring it back from the graveyard, and then you cast Deep Analysis to draw 2 cards and win because your library is empty, and you also have Pack Negation backup to counter a spell there. Our other pile is not as deterministic, but still pretty strong, and it's rather simple. It's only 4 cards, so the 5th card can be whatever you want, but you're going to stack Thought Scour, Emperor Bones, Ulamog, and again, a single Unearth. So in this case, the following turn, you get to Thought Scour, you mill Emperor and Ulamog, you cast Unearth on your Emperor, exile the Ulamog with the pre-combat ability, pay the 2, reanimate Ulamog. Hopefully, the other one was exiled by Doomsday, meaning this will basically be like a 20/20, and you'll swing and hit for a bajillion. Obviously, that necessarily doesn't kill your opponent, but it should make them sacrifice a lot, and then they just kind of die. That's the plan, at least. Now, the rest of the shell, like I said, is basically just blue-black frog. You'll notice Doomsday plays a lot of 1-ofs. We're also not playing the full 4 Doomsday because we only need to draw it 1 time. But we're playing Ponder, Thought Scour, Cling to Dust, as well as Frog drawing us cards. Does Machine and Deep Analysis can also be used ahead of time because remember, Doomsday searches your graveyard, so you can buy back cards as well. Along with all that, we're just playing a pretty standard suite. So, Ponder, Thought Scour, Cling to Dust. We're playing a couple Tameo, but then our removal package and sort of interaction is going to be Fatal Push plus Thoughtseize on 1. We're playing 3 counter spells, also 3 Force Negations. You'll notice we also play a Sink into Stupor to help cast that a little easier. We're playing a single Edict, and then that's pretty much it. Now, along with all of this, of course, I said usually you're casting Doomsday and passing, but these can technically all be done off of a cantrip in hand, meaning you can cast Doomsday, and if you somehow have enough mana, you can Ponder or Cling to Dust to draw a card, and then start going off from there. That first pile we talked about costs 5 mana, and the second pile we talked about costs 4. So, that's kind of the main game plan here. We'll see. It might be a little more convoluted than regular Frog, and we'll just end up killing ourselves most of the time. But it's freaking Doomsday, and I'm just excited to play it. Notable things in the mana place: single Undercity Sewers, an Urboard to make sure we have triple black, Mistrise Village to help power through some stuff, and a single Odawara. And then sideboard is just a pretty standard Frog sideboard. So that's the game plan. I'm probably gonna mess up a lot and we'll lose, but I'm fucking excited. So let's get going. All right, game 1, Doomsday. Oh shit. Chat. Jesus. Noble Hierarch. Ooh, what if we turn 1 Pact Negation to our opponent? Would that be funny? It would have been funny. Because, I mean, there's like there's a bajillion versions of Doomsday, right? Like, obviously now they play Thoracle combo, whatever, but it used to be... What do I want to do here? Let's swing first. I kind of want to Edict. Just to take him off 1 mana. But they used to be like Tendril Shells, and then... There's a whole Doomsday wiki if you're not familiar. We're going to exile our Pact Negation to counter a Kiora. There's also like Echo of Eon shells where you like loop stuff. I think I want to ponder here. Fuck yeah, chat. Problem is we need mana. We can't actually go off with a Doomsday at the moment. We need to get to like 4 or 5 mana, so that was a good draw. We'll play our Sewers. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna eat that now. We'll flip the Tameo. Should attack first, but I think that's okay. Okay. Cool, chat. But the Doomsday wiki does, I mean... There's like old Entomb versions, there's a lot you can do. Oh no, we're playing Doomsday, Bushy. We ain't no filthy frog player. We're playing Doomsday. Are you familiar with... Oh, it's not even in Untapped yet. We're somehow eating this mono green player alive for the time being. We find the Lab Man, which is quite interesting. I think I want to buy back the Ponder here. Find an Ulamog. I think we want to shuffle all that away. Interesting. Okay, so he has a lot of mana. He gets to get himself... What does he mill? Anything recent? He's playing Vastland Scavenger. He might swing at Tam here with 1 Fanatic, but he hasn't really drawn anything good. We find a Fatal Push. Do I want to plus... Yeah, but it just came out today, so there's a variety of things we could be doing. I hope he tries to storm. Okay, that's fine too. Am I blocked? Am I letting him swing at Tam? I think that's fine, right? I'm not gonna... I'd rather keep a Lab Man than make our pile smaller. We are getting to a point... I'm gonna kill his bird. I kind of want to fire off a Cling to Dust. Sink into stupor. Well, we have counters. We have force plus sink. I guess we can block. We don't really care about that, do we? I don't think so. What happens if I'm just gonna counter it, but what happens if you sink into stupor one of those? Does it just fizzle? So far, we're noticing that our lack of card draw is quite hurtful. That's our first take. We're in game 1. We haven't even drawn a frog. Just gonna bounce the cav. I know he can recast, but glad he keeps whiffing on Storm the Festivals. When does Untap get updated? Phyrexian. Interesting. Doesn't take the Nykthos. Wow. Chat, we're drawing Garbanzo here. I think we're gonna get rid of Tam. I think I have to ponder. Which sucks. Also, a Tainted Pact is, I didn't put it together till it was like that every card had a different name. You could use Tainted Pact in this as well. Emperor of Bones, Unearth. I guess Emperor of Bones does some good work here, huh? I'll take it. I want to eat. Does he have he has a second Cavalier or no? Yeah, he does. I kind of want to eat his other Cav. Is there anything better I could have? We can try and... we can't cast that. I'm going to put this on the field now. You could Tainted Pact Doomsday. I want to get rid of this Thoughtseize and Unearth. Okay. We'll swing. And then that also gives us fuel for this Cling to Dust. He might just block with a Scavenger, or he'll just not block at all, or not trade at all and just go for the Cav, which is fine by me. This puts what back on top? Oh, that's only if it does whatever. Okay. See what his draws were. Kind of stagnant here. I think I'm just gonna let opponent hit us. Yeah, there's no point in not. We need a Doomsday off the top, chat. And I need to remember what my piles are. Alright. Let's eat a Karn. And get rid of those. Gotta be careful not to exile part of our pieces. Okay, Deep Analysis is good. Thoughtseize is also good. We go down to 9. Interesting. I'm sorry. We don't go down 9. Let's flash. It's kind of Akko Taco, because we need deep analysis for our one thing. Let's Thoughtseize our opponent and see what they're working with. Just besiege you. Okay. Is it worth me analysising again and we just set up an Ulamog pile? You might have a good top deck. Let's just pass. No, let's not just pass. Let's draw 2. Let's draw 7. That might be a mistake. Holy shit, a Doomsday, chat! We found it. Do we have enough mana to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need a cantrip in hand. If we connect with the frog... If we fly the frog... Of course he finds Storm the Festival. When we tap out. That's okay. He gets the double storm. He's probably going to hit a Karn. So, we have enough mana if we fly the frog. And he decides to swing with Cav here. Okay, Portal's fine. We're not dead yet. We're close. No, now we're dead. Never mind. Yeah. Rip. Chat, the one turn I decided to go for it. His top deck's much better than ours. Chat, that was kind of sick, though. Okay, so far, we don't like our draw capabilities. We might need to go up on cantrips. I'm tempted to bring in Harbinger, but also not really. I think I want to bring in the Toxic Deluge. I think I want to bring in the extra feed. I don't think I mind Surgicals here either. We want to stay relatively within our range of whatevers. I think these Force Negations are kind of not helping us. Like, they are and they aren't. I think I also want to go down 1 Ulamog. I just want to cast a Doomsday and make a pot. I just want to win a game with Doomsday. I just want to play a... They don't know what we're playing yet, which is good for us. I really don't want to keep a one-lander, chat. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of this. This hand, it has at least relevant cards. I like these two, but I don't like that. So we're gonna shuffle. Not off to a good start here, chat. Emperor's not bad. Not gonna exile our own thing. This might be a case like we go up to the full 4 Ponder. There's Kiora. Might want to bounce Kiora. Not that it will make that much of a difference. Thoughtseize is a pretty good pickup too. Does he have anything relevant for us? Oh! I liked that, chat. I liked that a lot. I I liked that a lot. Should I take this Kiora? No. Chat, we put him to 7. Should we have blown up something else? Maybe. But did it make me feel really good? Yes. Might see a Cav here. Maybe just a Trailblazer. Trailblazer into Scavenger. Gives him enough mana for whatever after. We do find a frog. I think I'm gonna swing 4. I don't know if he'll trade. I think he would. But if we can take him down to 3, that'd be kind of neat too. He doesn't. He's just gonna go all in on this Fastland Scavenger. But what's the biggest thing he puts into play? A Cav? We didn't... Oh, well, I guess he has Bahamut and stuff. It does feel like we twiddle our thumbs a little bit, chat. Cast his Bind to Life. What was that guy? I don't even... What the fuck is that? Is this the Sack-Tooth? Yeah. So he gets an 8/8. And then it doubles off of both those. Yeah. That's why I named Phyrexian on that Cavern of Souls in Game 1. We'd find a Toxic Deluge off the top. Or a Doomsday with nothing. Okay, we're just dead. Ripperino, boys. This is a hand that does stuff, chat. Holy moly. What do we got? Counterspell, Ponder, Ponder. I'm gonna take this Betrayal, because I want to land a frog. Chat, is this the frog mirror, except I get to try and Doomsday him and fail? Is that funny? I think that's funny. Ponder. Hello. So in this case, I think we want to try and go for... Oh, he drew the Fatal Push, chat. You hate to see it. It's okay, we have an Emperor of Bones. Also, gonna eat his Strategic Betrayal while we're here. Holy shit, chat, another Doomsday! He has, what, 1 counterspell in hand? Oh, no, he knows our plan! No! Chat! Chat, he knows our plan! That son of a bitch. Oh, he took our Sink into Stupor. Interesting. I would have thought sees him. I might just turn on the Emperor and start swinging. I assume we get counterspelled here. Yeah, which is fine by us. Just gonna keep eating his graveyard while we can. Smack him. Find a Ponder, which is nice. Soft said we missed our land drop. Plays Tam. Does he just draw? Does he fetch draw Lurrus here? No, he does not, which is interesting. I think you're okay with another frog. eat his counterspell. He could have Snap here. And it was wrong. I should maybe target Fatal Push. Oh, yeah, synced into Stuber. Actually, that's fine by me. Okay, chat. We're going to try and Doomsday next turn. Because we'll have 5 lands for a past the turn pile. And we'll see how that goes. Opponent swings. I guess, like I said, what one do we want to go for? We probably want Pact Negation backup, right? Opponent cracks a clue. Flips the Tam. We'll see if he we ate his counterspell, right? Yeah. Okay, he just pluses. Which is fine by me. Let's see if we can Doomsday. Okay, chat. So, we need Labman, Deep Analysis, Does Machines, Pact Negation Unearth? How does this... I haven't actually cast... Oh. Okay, and then you do it afterwards. So we want Does Machines on top, and then we want to... Mills first? So we want to mill Labman plus that, and then we want to draw into Pact plus Unearth, and then we'll discard 2 cards from our hand. We're going to draw an extra card here. We don't have the mana to go off. Oh, chat, am I stupid? Did we not want to do that? Maybe. I might just be dumb. I got too excited. I don't think we need to draw a frog. Right? Because now we're going to draw Labman. Sorry, chat. Let me think. Because we're going to play this. Oh, and then we can just fly the frog, right? We did it! Chat, we did it! We doomsdayed! Get fucked! God. Chat, we did it. Okay, sorry. Made me excited. We actually have quite a bit for this matchup. He's pretty low to the ground. I think I don't really want to over sideboard. I don't think Harbinger's good enough here. Toxic Deluge might be. I don't think I want to go into Baragoyf. I think I just want some extra protection and whatnot. So let's drop an Ulamog. No, let's keep Ulamog in. Tamiyo's probably really good here. Edict's not as good. Wow. It's tough because I want to like keep a lot of stuff in. Maybe we drop one Doomsday. I like to keep Emperor. Maybe Surgical's not as good as I want it to be. We're also on the draw. It is weird to sideboard because we have so many one-ofs that like are part of the piles that we don't really want to drop because we want access to both. It is nice that that Does Machines has enough use where even if we fuck up that pile, like me, we didn't actually have to swing with the frog. It didn't matter. Considers. That was pretty sweet, though. Decides not to force us. We're gonna take his Psychic Frog. All right, chat. We gotta battle through a lot of counter spells, huh? Are we forcing? Yeah. Oh. No, we're not. Joke's on him. I have another Psychic Frog. And he has no swamps. Chat, he has a swamp! Oh no. It's our worst nightmare. Draws Luris. Is he just gonna fire off at Frog now? Well, let's see. I'm just gonna fucking counter it. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Fucking Ulamog. Okay. Okay, Does Machines is good. We'll take that. The hard part is we can't Doomsday through double force. He's gonna play his whatever. We have another Thoughtseize, though, which might be relevant. I kind of want to Does Machines now. He might force that. I don't know. So we're going to mill 2, draw 2, and discard 2. Wow. Mistrise Village is pretty good. But let's Undercity Sewers. I would like that, wouldn't I? Does he have enough to fly his frog? He does, and he's going to win that battle. What else do I have in here? A Fatal Push? I think we're going to buy back Fatal Push. Chat, he has unlimited frogs. We're gonna do this now. And then we can at least... Okay, so he hardcast that, which is good. He can discard and make that into a whatever, and... Do we want to block? He's just gonna discard both, right? I think I'll let him hit. I think I'll let him hit Tam. Might have been a mistake. I'm gonna try and fly the frog here. Is there any other relevant things we can do with, whatchamacallit? Surgical Extraction. I am going to try and get that force out of your hand. And he has a flow state too. What else does he have in here? Anything? Just frogs. Good for us. He has another Thoughtseize. We're gonna kill his Luris. But then it just becomes a battle of frogs, which at the moment we do not win. Especially since he has flow state. We did find our Mistrise village, which is good. But our opponent just went up to 5 cards in hand after double flow stating, which is disgusting. So I think we're going to lose this one, chat. And again, this is just our initial build. We might find that, like, not playing Frog at all is better and going dedicated, like, combo-esque. He's going to dismember. He's at 5. Oh, we have Ulamog, don't we? Chat, we have Ulamog. Nice! What a top deck. Oh, chat, why didn't anyone tell me I didn't update stream? You silly goobers. All right, let me update what we're doing right now so everyone can follow along at home. Blue-black Doomsday. We are currently 1-1 in historic best in 3. I don't know what I'll just put whatever on the brew queue because I don't know what we're gonna play. We have a bunch of decks ready to rock. But our main goal is to just Doomsday first. Yeah, that guy probably feels bad, right? Double flow state, and then he got Ulamog. Any thoughts so far? I know we've only played 2 games. Any thoughts so far? I think going down to the 1 Unearth is fine. It's kind of, I don't know, we could probably cut an Ulamog, but I was playing the second Ulamog because you could exile like, when you Doomsday, you exile the first one, which makes this Ulamog humongous. Like a 2020, and then you could kind of, but we just also just Ulamog and I don't know. It might not matter. You're probably just good enough. So maybe we don't need second Ulamog, which makes me want to do what? Play a 4th Thamio? Let's try that. We're just to draw 3, but there's a lot of like really, there's a lot of really simple piles you can do. Like you could do Tainted Pact, you could do Doomsday into Tainted Pact, 3 cards with different names, 1 being a cantrip plus a Labman, and that would be Monk of the Open Hand. Ooh, we do have a very quick, whatchamacallit here. Emperor. Do I want to eat his shelter? Probably. I assume we'll just see a Spirit Dancer. Oh, even better. Okay. So we can Psychic Frog, discard Ulamog, and then exile the following turn. Or try to. Excuse me, chat. There's a chance we want to hold on to Emperor for 2 turns so it doesn't get removed if he does something. But that's the nice part about Ulamog plus Emperor is sometimes you just do this, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat that. I think I'm gonna wait just a turn. Just, you never know. He could top that Shard Mage. Or top that Shelter. I really don't hate any of those. I'll take an extra push. We'll swing if he, see if he lets us draw a card here. Looks like we do. Good for us. Don't know what we'll do with the pact, but we'll hold on to it for now. Okay, opponent didn't draw anything, which is good. He's gonna smack us for 2. So now we're gonna go Emperor of Bones, pass, exile our own Ulamog, activate Emperor. I don't think we're gonna mill that many things. Or I just had a stroke. Anywho, that went well. We'll take a couple extra Blood Cheese. We'll take a Feed the Swarm and probably a Toxic Deluge. I don't really think we need the Barrogoyfs here. Seems pretty simple. Edict seems good. We could probably drop a Cling, a Tameo. Maybe a Thoughtseize on the draw. We'll go from there. Seems good to me, chat. That guy's ranking did probably tank it. It makes me laugh. What the fuck? What is this? No, thank you. Sure. Might be punished for this. Never punished, chat. I'm never punished. That's a lie. We're punished. What? Birth of Meletus. Okay. All right. All right. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Do I want to ponder, or do I just want to... I'm just going to hang on to a counter spell. We hit our land drop. I don't think I want to waste... I'd rather just kill that while he has a token out instead of countering. Okay, chat. Now we need to... Oh my god, we found the land anyways. Might be worth us flipping Tam. There's a lab man and another land. I would like another lands. But we're also going to draw off of Tameo. So let's swing here. We found our other land, chat. We're doing great. So far, so good. cast Get Lost. Told me to kick rocks. We find our lab man. Let's play second Tam. Undercity sewers. I think I'm kind of just looking for... Ah! Chat, we found it. We already have a lab man in hand, though. Which is fine. He's not doing anything here? Okay. There is the problem here that he's playing... I don't really feel threatened. I don't know if we want to do it yet. I will take a Psychic Frog, though. Pearl Ear. Have affinity for auras. Whenever you cast, draw a card. All right. Interesting. I think we're... Are we just gonna... I think we just feed the swarm. And then if he tries to flash in, what you would call it, we'll counterspell. We might not even show Doomsday this turn, or this game if we don't need to. It doesn't really seem like we need to. Let's throw this on a frog while we can. Emperor of Bones. Okay, he concedes. Quite the interesting hand. Let's give it a shot. We're gonna lead on a Ponder here. I don't really want any of those. Push is a good pickup. Chat, we don't have a great record with mono green so far. Here's Kiora. We find a fatal push. Bold take. Let's mill ourselves. Maybe we'll hit an Ulamog. We didn't. Is there anything else we can play over Deep Analysis? I was trying to... You could play, like, Cobbled Lancer. Lucrinos Reborn is fine. Oh, chat. I just clicked Island. I messed up. Chat, I clicked too fast. I thought I'd draw a swamp, but I did not get a swamp. We just lost. I just lost. Give me a punt in chat. Fuck me. Oh, okay, it's okay. We drew another one. We could just take his Polypronos Reborn. What is... It just gets transformed, right? It's just a 4/5. And that has reach, which is also gross. Let's chill for a second. If he swings, we might trade. I don't know. He's gonna start making a big ass board. We will have Doomsday mana next turn. Oh, he has Karn. Is mono green a good matchup against regular Frog? That's like a real question. I don't know. I guess you dodge a lot of their hate. Oh, he just has second mythos. Wow. Chat, see what happens when we get punished? Because I don't do the right things. We're not coming back. See when I click too fast and I get destroyed? I don't know if Harbinger's even worth it. Or Damping Sphere. Damping Sphere might be. So far, mono green is not going well. Double Doomsday into a Tameo. I'm gonna say no to that. This seems better. What's he got? He has no... Okay. Might have to counterspell his Fanatic. Shit! Why am I so stupid, chat? It's not. I am, but it's alright. Let's play, whatever. I gotta... Chat, we gotta lock in. New cards, new me. We gotta play, we gotta be real. This is Doomsday we're talking about. We're about to get 4 mana. Oh, he's playing World War Hulk. That's cool. I think that card's pretty sweet, actually. Toxic Deluge. He has what? 8, 9, 10? I think... I think we have to. And then we can always unearth the frog. Badgermole, it's a good draw. I think this card's pretty fun, actually. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to a counterspell. Fanatics. Find second frog. Plus a swamp. Man, it was real awkward there, huh? Fucked that up too. Silverback Edler. Senior Crash, Railway Brawler. Blow up our Damping Sphere. Okay, it didn't play anything else crazy yet, which is good for us. Yeah, this matchup sucks for us, huh? I know I made mistakes, but it's just a lot to fight through. Fanatic being a 2-drop and a 4-drop's hard. And us not being able to get through most of their creatures with a low frog is tough too. We could fly frog. Plus they have Karn. Might just be a matchup we have to fold to. Let's ponder. Find an Emperor. I don't even think he has. We don't even have anything relevant either, do we? No. We can still find a Toxic Deluge off the top. We didn't, though. Wow. Okay, so far mono green sucks. I know I messed up. Don't get me wrong. But that's all. I mean, I guess better. Other fraud decks have more removal to at least 1-for-1 a bit more. Let's try it. We can at least Thoughtseize into a counterspell on 2. Take a bunch of damage here, but I think that's okay. Get Lost to Fairy Divine Purge. Don't care about too much of that. I think we'll start with Get Lost. In case we draw into Fraud or something. Quick. We also might cycle this whatchamacallit, but maybe not here. We do find our Doomsday. I do think we're gonna draw that right away, actually. Find a Cling to Dust. I'd like to find one more land before we Doomsday. Or try to. Okay. Okay. We can... I mean, we can try and go for a pile. Right? Because the one pile is Thought Scour. No, you still need 5 mana, right? No. Thought Scour, Unearth. That's 4. Right? Unless we just give ourselves another land on top. So we go land, Lab Man, Deep Analysis, Pact. I don't know. I don't think we should have Doomsdayed there. We need to hard cast. We need to draw land next turn. And then we want to... It doesn't really matter, does it? We can just try and take our sweet time. We can just try and fight through 5 turns. I don't think we're going to get there. But if we spend it, if we just take 2 turns to do whatever. That is the problem where not playing second Ulamog hurts us. Dem toes. Okay. So, for something like that, maybe it should have just been... land... I just want to see if he'll counter something. I don't think he will. He's got to have something, right? Okay, or not. What the fuck, Chad? That we could have done that pile better, but it didn't even matter. Okay, sorry, chat. That was funny. Dem Toes, if you're here, we're fucking playing shit right now, dude. Would it be interesting to bring in Barrogoyfs here? Does he know we're a fraud deck? I mean, he saw us exile our whole... I don't know if they actually looked through it. I don't want to drop all these pushes. I know he's playing Proctor. Ooh, ew. We'll take them all on this one. This hand's pretty good. I think I'll drop the Edict. We'll try and Thoughtseize into a fraud here. Proctor, get lost. He's probably going to try and play the Proctor, right? On 2, so we can try and fraud him. We might just hold up Counterspell. Okay, good for us. We also could have pondered into whatchamacallit there, but I think landing a fraud is good. Plus he taps out for that. Or plays a tap land. So let's fire off this first. If he wants to throw a Counterspell at it, I think we're going to dispute. And eat. Ooh. I'll take that. Let's see what he does first. Let's get rid of a Doomsday. And let's get rid of a Ponder. Is that crazy? It's a little crazy, but we did it. Play our land. Not great. I was also trying to figure out if we could somehow work a Hydroponic Architect land into the mix. And like a Vista. I don't know. It's stupid. I think I want second Black Source, right? What do we think's happening here? Opponent's just gonna cycle and block. Or not, okay. Very interesting from opponent. He's gonna cycle now. Oh, he's gonna Archmage's Charm. Okay. Finds an archive. Alright, so we can still... Emperor's nice. We have anything relevant? No, we have a Strict Proctor here. One's gonna cycle the Shark. I wonder how much removal they kept in. We'll see. It blocks the Frog. Might see a Verdict or an Inner Purge. We find the Purge. And we find a Mystical Dispute. I think I just want to play Frog. Which, if he has land in hand, we'll see if it gets bounced off the Teferi. No, it just draws. Interesting. Taps 2 lands. Okay. Force is a nice pickup there, too. Let's swing at him. Land. Good for us. We're gonna buy this Emperor back. Pass. Obviously, you have a second Purge. That sucks butts for us. Bum, bum, bum. Pinnacle Star Cage. We're gonna try and counterspell that. I think we're gonna get counterspelled back. Indeed. Alright, so chat, he figured out we're a Frog deck. He looked through the exiled cards and he said, hey, this guy is playing Frogs. We're gonna bring in a shit ton of removal. We find a Ponder. Into a Doomsday. Okay, chat. So, Deep Analysis, Lab Man, Does Machines, Unearth Pact, right? Now, this is odd. It's very odd because we don't have 2 cards in hand. We probably should have went for the Emperor one, right? In this situation. So we have Labman, which I think we want to draw. And then we want to find Does Machines. That might have been that was a mistake, I think. The Emperor one would have... Oh, Emperor also doesn't guarantee a win if he has... whatever. But without access to 2 cards in hand, we probably should have went for a... it's just awkward. I wonder what else... We maybe should have went for a Thought Scour build. Like, Thought Scour, mill, draw the Unearth. Thought Scour, mill, draw the Unearth. Would that have made more sense? I think so. It just sucks also not having instant speed free draw. So we have to pay for our deep analysis. Play this mill too. I mean, we can just try. Is this permanence? Okay. Yeah, now we're just fucked, right? Strict Proctor shuts down, does machines. That was the wrong choice. We're learning, chat. Never played Doomsday before. Don't yell at me. You can yell at me, it's okay. There's just nothing. There's like Manamorph. I don't know. After this, we're gonna have to sit down and really go back and like look at what we could be jamming in other piles. This seems sweet. Little awkward with Counterspell here, but we'll Thoughtseize first. Double Divine Purge, sick. Might have been right to just cut most of our, whatchamacallits. I do kind of want one land plus an Emperor, and then we can... I'll just take those. And then we'll shuffle nothing away. Find an herb board. Let's play Vista here. This feels like one of those decks where you just have to play it a bunch. And I'm going to have to look into a couple other like cantrips and stuff to see. Like I probably want a one of Consider too. Or Second Thought Scour. I think we're just gonna keep chilling for a second before we cast this deep analysis. You can also cling. Next turn. Pact is nice. I assume no cycle there. Nothing from our opponent. Okay. See if we can deep analysis. That was good for us. Do we see a shark now? No, we do not. Spicy, chat. He's just sitting. I'm gonna assume force negations. Let's try and counterspell this. Okay. Good on us. We find a Mistrise Village, which is very good. We're gonna try and deep analysis again. Which makes me think he has no forces, which lets me take a peep-see. Discontinuity, Teferi. I'll take your Teferi. We're gonna start eating some stuff here, chat. I wonder if he'll purge right away. I just want to make a 4/4. We're just going to start beating in. You know what? While we're here, we're going to surgical. And take his Teferi. He has a Fae of Wishes. 2 more. He's playing a Farewell. Ew, what a weird control list, chat. Okay, we are at 6, which is not great. We fired off 2 counter spells. He purges. We'll see if he wishes for something here. I think he will. Can we play all of these? Grafdigger's Cage? We're just gonna go all in on these Emperors. Do we have anything relevant? No. He can discontinuity us if he wants. Or cast a board wipe. Fires off a Get Lost, which is actually kind of nice. I don't think he knows how that card works, which is fine. He has 1 discontinuity left, so let's Harbinger him and take him off most of his mana. Take him off white mana, and then let's... Oh, we took ourselves off a lot of mana. Eat that. We'll just target both of these. It doesn't matter too much. All right, Darkslick Shores. So obviously you can still discontinuity here. He might swing and then just discontinuity on his turn and try and race. I think he's going to. Fine by me. He has no white mana, so we're doing good. Hardcast Seagate Restoration. What a guy. I'm gonna hardcast Ulamog. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. Incredible, chat. These are some fun games. These are some very fun games. I didn't, we should have checked if he had second. I don't know how many discontinuities he's playing. I think we got him, chat. Braven! Holy shit, commit to memory? Get lost? Oh my god, chat, he's doing it. He's doing it! I don't know where the soups are at. He does only have 3 mana left. Which is funny, because we get to Emperor our Ulamog. I just want to make this a 4/4, and then let's move to combat. We're gonna make him sack that. I guess we could have killed him just off pure, whatchamacallit. So this one can exile whatever, and then this one is gonna exile our own Ulamog. And then we're gonna activate and swing. Hell yeah! So anyways, 3-2 with our first draft. We made a couple little changes from that starting list, mainly dropping some Ulamogs, dropping an Unearth, and sort of bumping up Ponders and Tamios here. But overall, it feels good. It's Blue-Black Frog, but then you have like these weird lines where you just force the win out of nowhere. Specifically, Emperor Bones plus Ulamog, like, just Emperor plus Psychic Frog is really good, discarding Ulamog. I kind of miss having the second one, but I think it just frees up some of that early card draw and stuff, and I think Tamios and Ponder are important to get churning through the deck. So I liked what it did so far. We got to win through a couple different piles. We hardcasted an Ulamog, we Emperor Bones, we almost messed up that one Lab Man pile, but it was okay because Does Machines worked out. I was kind of just sticking to like the default piles I had in my brain because I've never played Doomsday, but I kind of got myself in a one-track kind of mind frame there, and I just need to be open on like what else I could be jamming during those situations. Part of me wants like another cantrip. I might drop a Ponder and play a Consider just as an extra instant speed outside of Thought Scour that mills us and also doesn't take life like Deep Analysis and still gets us through 2 cards. But I think 3 Doomsday feels right. We're not trying to win perfectly with it every game, right? We're not trying to force it, but if we naturally draw it and we can set up an end goal there, I think we're fine. But so far, our pile package, which is these cards, is currently how many slots? 7. It's exactly 10 cards if we include all 3 Emperor Bones for like our default packages, and then obviously you can win through like Ponders and Cling to Dust and stuff too, which feels fine. And like obviously Emperor is good by itself, Thought Scour is good by itself, Unearth rebuys Psychic Frog, Deep Analysis is pretty good on its own. These guys are a little more specific to Doomsday itself, but I think it went pretty well. Obviously mono green is just a tough matchup from what we saw. I know I messed up a little bit with some of those piles just because I wasn't locked in, but I think it has some good potential, especially in this Frog Shell. We'll continue exploring. I'll just have to dig through the card pool to see what else we could be jamming, but for the most part, we maybe had like one problem with our mana. Auto Tapper messed me up and I wasn't paying attention, so that was my fault, but I liked it. I think we did pretty well. We can probably adjust a couple things to the sideboard. These Barrel Groives don't really seem that great. I feel like I'd just rather have more protection for the actual piles, so we might swap those out. But I did like Bloodchief's Thirst. Harbinger came in handy in that last game. Mystical Dispute was quite good. So, I love it. Very good. No mountain swag drawn. But anyways, GG, and thank you for watching.